Hi, we are Daisy Valadez and Leslie Gonzalez, and today is February 26, 2013. We are currently recording from Leslie's dining room. Today we are going to speak to you about the less commonly known panda, the red panda, also known as the firefox.
Red panda are generally 42 inches long with a long bushy tail and weigh between 9 and 13 pounds. It is slightly larger than a house cat with a bear-like body and thick fur. The belly and limbs are black and there are white markings on the side of the head and above its eyes. They use their long bushy tails for balance and to cover themselves in winter, presumably for warmth.
The red panda is most closely related to skunks and weasels, but most similar to its relative the raccoon, as it shares the same facial structure and ringtails. It is only a distant cousin to the actual black and white giant panda, and was discovered over 50 years before. Its diet consists of bamboo, leaves, berries, blossoms, bird eggs, and various small plant leaves. In captivity, they eat birds, maple and mulberry leaves, bark and fruits of maple and beech, and mushrooms, roots, acorns, lichens, and grasses are also consumed. Fish and insects may also be eaten.
Red pandas spend most of their lives solitary except for mating season. They sleep during the day on trees using their tail as balance. When temperatures rise a bit more than usual, they usually just hang their legs from the tree and sleep that way. But in the winter, they use their tails to cover their face for warmth. They are usually most active during late afternoon and evening, searching for food on the ground or up in the trees. Red panda have a large range that extends from western Nepal to northern Myanmar. The species also lives throughout mountainous areas of southwestern China, which includes Yunnan and Sichuan provinces, at elevations between 4,900 and 13,000 feet. Red panda only live in temperate forests in the foothills of the Himalayas. The temperature in this region is generally cool as they cannot withstand temperatures over 77 degrees. Ideally, they live most comfortably in weather between 63 and 77 degrees Fahrenheit.
The red panda has been classified vulnerable by the IUCN because its population is estimated at under 10,000. Although the red panda is protected by national laws, they are declining in population mainly due to habitat loss and poaching.
Primary threats include direct harvest from the wild, competition with livestock which leads to habitat degradation and deforestation. The main reason why red pandas are going extinct is linked to various human activities. Take a look at what we mean. As you can see, human activities such as cutting down trees in these forests is causing habitat loss for the red panda. And that's not all. In southwest China, poachers kill the red panda for their fur as they are extremely popular for being rare and beautiful creatures. This was mostly seen during the Victorian age but is still prominent today. The red tails are also used for hats and in China are considered good luck charms for wedding ceremonies.
In Nepal and India, people fall under the red panda curse. The red panda curse is when people are taken in by the red panda's cuteness, so people will take them either overseas to be sold or just home for personal pets. This helps, of course, with lowering the population for the red panda.
And as mentioned before, red pandas naturally have low birth rates, as female red pandas are in heat only for 1 day each year and cubs are born 1 to 4 in a litter, but their chances of survival in the wild are not high. They are very shy creatures and are easily scared. Here's an example. This red panda was in captivity and this guy wasn't even trying to scare or be menacing, and it basically almost died of a heart attack. Just imagine it in the wild.
As red pandas are usually solitary creatures, they spend most of their lives alone. This makes them easier prey. Predators such as snow leopards and martens can catch them more easily, causing their mortality rates to increase.
When felt threatened, they may try to escape by climbing a rock column or tree. If they can't do this, they'll stand on their hind legs to appear larger and use their sharp claws on their front paws to try and defend themselves.
Habitat destruction is also evident in places such as Nepal. The need for more land is evident, and it is now being used to create tea or cardamom fields for fodder growth. This is taking away from the red panda's habitat. An increasing demand for fodder is evident, and the plant that is used to create this is molingo, a small bamboo that is the red panda's main food source.
There are different actions being taken in places to help with the red panda safety. It is protected in all range countries and hunting is illegal. Conservation efforts vary between countries, but most commonly used are breeding reserves and parks to try and help preserve them and increase the population, although it'll be difficult to release them back into the wild because it is not guaranteed they'll survive on their own.
There are many reasons why action should be taken to help save the red panda. If they are saved, we maintain and ensure a healthy life for the people, animals, and environment there, as they are the lungs of South Asia. 15% of population's lives there will be greatly affected if the red panda becomes extinct. The animal is also unique in its behavior and has specialized habitat requirements, as well as the fact that they have no close relatives, so they are one of a kind.
There is a lot you can do on your own part to help. Volunteer work at different organizations can be done. Hosting events to raise awareness can also be extremely beneficial, as this is not a widely known topic. People need to know about it first in order to do something about it. Making it known is the first step towards saving it. Fundraisers are also helpful, as the money can be sent to those red pandas in reserve parks to provide food, supply them with what they need, and make sure their health is being maintained. Donations can be personally made as well to specific organizations. Adopting a red panda at theredpandanetwork.com and paying a small monthly fee to a specific panda of your choice is also an option. Recycling can also be done. The Red Panda Network receives a donation every time you send used printer cartridges and small electronics to the organization Plant Green. There are many organizations around the world that you can volunteer at and receive information from. All this can be done individually to take a step forward in taking the red panda off the red list for endangered species. You can mean the difference between life and extinction for the red panda. Small donations can be made to the Red Panda Network at theredpandanetwork.org. It may seem small, but it really is making a big difference in helping save this species.
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed our presentation, and we'll hope you'll do your part in helping save the red pandas.